We are following two major stories on both sides of the Atlantic Ocean tonight. You see there on your left a look at the Capitol, or at the White House. That's a live look at the White House tonight. Tonight we'll bring you the impeachment trial of U.S. President Donald Trump. By the way, the U.S. Senate approving a resolution just moments ago for a final vote on the impeachment charges for 4 p.m. on Wednesday. On your right, a look at London. Brexit has arrived, and a great many Brits are celebrating or mourning in the streets, depending on your point of view. The UK has been working up to this split for 3.5 years, but tonight it's done. There's still so many unanswered questions, though, about trade, immigration, and passports.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's the moment. You're looking at Brexit Party leader Nigel Farage's Leave Party. Those are pro-Brexit supporters counting down to the moment they have all been waiting for, and the celebrations were going on in front of the Parliament buildings tonight as well. More on that in a moment. Good evening, I'm Carol McNeil, and this is Ask CBC News. We begin our coverage with the CBC's Erin Collins in London tonight. Erin, this moment was 3.5 years in the making. Describe the mood or moods where you are.
Yeah, it's 3.5 years in the making, like you said, and this is sort of the winning team celebrating getting the football across the goal line after a big match, right? So it's a celebratory mood in the air here. We just are wrapping up sort of the official ceremonies here outside of Parliament, but I believe that, you know, the party is going to go on well into the night here in London and across the United Kingdom, at least for the more than half of people in this country that voted to leave.
A lot of people are mourning the separation. What are you hearing from people who didn't want to leave?
Sure, yeah, this is still, on some level at least, the country divided. For today, there is a real emphasis on bringing those two halves of the country back together. You heard that in the Prime Minister's speech today as he was trying to bring unity back into the country. And we actually, I'll tell you, ran into someone today who was wandering around on the green here while the Brexiteers were celebrating with a big sign. She was a Remainer saying, "Hug a Remainer." And that was her way of sort of coming out and trying to sort of bridge that divide that exists here in the UK right now. But, you know, the deal is done. The United Kingdom has left the European Union, and I guess right now it's about picking up the pieces, figuring out what a post-Brexit world looks like. You know, the big deal there is trying to find a trade deal with the European Union, of course, and, you know, to make peace with the two sides here. So that's, I think, the big job one and job two moving forward.
Erin, it's almost like they got a divorce and now they're doing the separation agreement.
Yeah, that's right. It's kind of like you got to figure out what you're going to do with the kids, what you're going to do with the financials, who gets the house, who gets the car. All the nitty-gritty and the details are going to be sort of sorted out over the next 11 months. And that is that trade deal that I mentioned with the European Union. And just that 11-month timetable, that's a tight one. I mean, just to give you a sense, when you talk to people here about what that deal is going to entail, they always bring up the Canadian deal that the European Union has. That took 7 years to negotiate. They've got under a year to negotiate this one. So it's going to be a heavy lift, and yeah, they're going to be sorting out what to do with where goods can go, whether there's going to be tariffs on things, how many people can cross borders, where they can cross. There's a lot of stuff to work out. People are confident they can get it done, but it is going to be a tough timeline.
All right, the CBC's Erin Collins in London tonight. Erin, thank you.